His name is...
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, released in 2006 in the United States, has undoubtedly left a lasting impact on fans around the world. Today, we dive into the reasons why this iconic movie has aged remarkably well.
Welcome back, Dragon Ball fans, to another episode of Curse Review. Today, we're discussing one of the most beloved movies from the Dragon Ball franchise, Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. Personally, I think it's amongst the best the Dragon Ball movies have to offer. And today I want to talk about why this movie holds up so well, what makes Janemba such a timeless villain, and also make a case for why Pykkon should be made canon in the official Dragon Ball storyline. First and foremost, let's talk about the action in this movie.
Vegeta, no!
Fusion Reborn is packed with intense and exhilarating battles, fight sequences that keep the viewers on the edge of their seats. The battles are meticulously choreographed, showcasing the amazing, awe-inspiring power of Goku, Vegeta, and the eventual fused form, Gogeta. The blend of hand-to-hand combat, energy blasts, as well as high-speed aerial maneuvers remains as thrilling as ever. Another reason that Fusion Reborn has withstood the test of time is its visually stunning animation. The movie boasts vibrant colors, meticulous attention to detail, and dynamic movements that bring the characters to life. The use of visual effects, their shimmering Super Saiyan energy auras, and the explosive ki and energy blasts and clashes add an extra layer of excitement to the 7-layer dip that is Fusion Reborn. This brings me to an important part of the movie and something that makes it so memorable, which is Janemba. Dragon Ball Z has introduced us to countless memorable villains, but Janemba stands out amongst the rest. As mentioned previously, the aesthetic quality of this movie is undeniable. The floating colorful orbs, Janemba's color palette, and even the design of Otherworld immediately invoke memories of walking into your mom's 45-year-old estranged hippie friend who owns far too many crystals, has way too much incense burning throughout the house, and that very particular sense of menace that comes from being around somebody who is perpetually high. Janemba reminds me of that kind of chaos. Janemba's visual design and abilities also make him an incredibly compelling adversary. His initial form, which is quite adorable and innocent looking, albeit the size of a kaiju, hides a monstrous and malevolent nature. When Janemba finally transforms into his ultimate form, he becomes an even more imposing and menacing force to be reckoned with. His fighting prowess and relentless attacks further solidify his status as a great villain. He possesses immense power, rivaling some of the strongest characters in the Dragon Ball universe. His fighting style is quite unpredictable, as he is able to warp reality and create dimensional portals to his advantage. These traits not only make him a formidable adversary, they also showcase the creativity and invention behind his design. One of the key aspects that sets Janemba apart is his psychological impact on Goku and Vegeta. Unlike most villains that might be driven by power or corruption, Janemba specifically feeds off negative energy and pure chaos. He's taken the galaxy hostage, for God's sake. His presence warps the fabric of reality, turning innocent souls into violent and destructive beings. This psychological manipulation adds depth and raises the stakes for our heroes as they face not just a physical battle, but one that is also about their own doubts and fears. Janemba's dialogue, or lack thereof, and mannerisms also contribute a lot to his on-screen presence. The smirks and chilling laughter leave a lasting impression. The creators really got another chance to nail a Boo-like character here, something that's uncontrollable, possibly an ancient, powerful evil. Janemba's ability to communicate through actions and expressions alone further emphasizes the danger he embodies, making him a truly iconic antagonist. The music in this film does a lot to lift up the already compelling visuals and storytelling. The music is undeniably exceptional. Shunsuke Kikuchi's masterful compositions elevate the narrative, help evoke strong emotions, and have become iconic within the Dragon Ball community. The fusion, wink wink, of music and visuals creates an immersive experience that captivates fans, further enhances the epic scenes taking place on the screen in front of you. And those guitar riffs are just so goddamn crispy. One cannot overlook the other characters that make Fusion Reborn such a standout experience. From the heroic Goku to the prideful Vegeta, the movie brings together an ensemble cast that fans have grown to love so much over the years. Additionally, the introduction of the fusion technique with Goku and Vegeta adds even more excitement to the story that's being told. Goku and Vegeta's dynamic is very much on display here, and it is a joy to watch them interact with each other throughout this movie. Once Vegeta shows up, just as Goku is about to be defeated by Janemba, some of the best scenes of the film take place. Heartfelt and emotional, we see the bond that these two characters have grown over time, through life and death, camaraderie, and battle. Not only that, but a defeated Vegeta, unable to train as his passing into the afterlife has been interrupted because of Janemba, mourns for not being able to keep up with Goku's progress. Goku didn't go to hell. He's been able to continue training. He did not do the kinds of things that Vegeta did throughout his lifetime. This duality is a very important aspect of their relationship. Another reason why this movie aged so well. Anytime these two are on screen together, I would just get sucked back into this like it was the first time watching this movie. It's unfortunate that these moments are often broken up by the subplot of the shenanigans taking place on Earth. And while these segments do feature one of my favorite characters, Gotenks, taking on the one and only Hitler, they fall flat because the Janemba otherworld stuff is just so much more interesting. The Hitler stuff is obvious padding, which we've come to understand these movies are known for. And while the very idea that Hitler exists in some form of Dragon Ball media is kind of hilarious, I would have liked more time in Otherworld with Goku. The cell shading and different animation for the Goten Trunks segments is well done, but it's so stylistically separate from the other parts of the movie, it just doesn't work. This brings me to my next qualm of the movie, which regards the character Pykkon. Now, for those who don't know, Pykkon was featured in some filler episodes of Dragon Ball Z and officially made his feature debut in Fusion Reborn. He's unfortunately been subjugated to just those filler episodes and this movie. And sadly, he doesn't truly get his flowers in the canon timeline. Now, there's probably going to be some debate with some people considering him like half canon because he is featured in the anime, in the main storyline, but he was not in the manga. So I want to make my case for why Pykkon should become a part of the main canon universe and be used in future storylines. First and foremost, Pykkon's incredible strength and combat abilities make him a truly formidable character. Pykkon proves to be a worthy adversary versus Goku in the Otherworld tournament, being able to showcase not just that he can meet but surpass Goku's Super Saiyan powers. His unique fighting abilities and disciplined approach to combat add a fresh dynamic to the series, making him a character that I personally have admired, and I think a lot of other fans have as well. I mean, in Bio Broly, they almost call on Pykkon to help fight Broly. This means that the gods consider Pykkon a match for a legendary Super Saiyan. Pykkon's distinct personality is another reason he should be canonized. With his stoic demeanor and strict adherence to justice, Pykkon brings a different flavor to other characters in the Dragon Ball universe. Pykkon's interactions with other characters, such as his mentorship of Goku and his respect for fellow warriors, provide interesting dynamics and opportunities for character growth. His unwavering commitment to righteousness and a no-nonsense attitude make him an interesting foil for the hot-blooded Saiyans that we've come to love throughout the series. Beyond that, Pykkon's design is striking and memorable. And yes, he was meant as a Piccolo stand-in. In the character design, Akira Toriyama even mentioned specifically that he's supposed to make you think of Piccolo. His appearance is elegant and mysterious, adding even more to his overall appeal as a character, incorporating him into the canon of the show. would introduce fans to new visual aesthetics and diversify the Dragon Ball character roster. Now that we've discussed how well Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn has aged, I've made my case for why Janemba is a great villain and why Pykkon should be made canon in the official Dragon Ball storyline. I'm gonna probably give this a solid A. I think it's one of my favorite of the Dragon Ball movies in the series. In conclusion, Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn has aged remarkably well due to its thrilling action, visually stunning animation, well-balanced tone, and beloved characters. The movie continues to be a testament to the enduring legacy of the Dragon Ball franchise. So if you haven't seen it yet, or you want to relive the excitement, grab some sensu beans. If you don't have those, grab some popcorn and dive into the glory of Fusion Reborn. You won't be disappointed. If you like this video, please consider liking and hitting that subscribe button. And also, don't forget to leave a comment below. Do you think Janemba makes a great villain? And do you think that Pykkon should be made official canon? Until next time, thank you for watching and peace out. That Dragon Ball move on their seats. Viewers on the ends of their seats. The menace that hides a Fusion Reborn. The internet parents to judge to Goten Trunks segment.